Criston parades Meleys' severed head through the city, though he is baffled that the smallfolk, near starving due to the shipping blockade, consider it a bad omen and do not celebrate the victory. Aegon has survived but is comatose and severely wounded, while Sunfire is not expected to survive. Criston withholds telling Alicent what part Aemond played in the battle. Alicent nominates herself as regent, citing her experience, but the council instead elect Aemond, primarily due to his sex, saying that the choice demonstrates strength. Aemond orders the city gates shut just as masses of citizens, including blacksmith Hugh Hammer and his family, attempt to flee. Later, Helaena confronts Aemond in front of the Iron Throne, asking if it was worth the price. Alicent sits at Aegon's bedside but leaves just before he awakens and weakly calls out to her. Daemon dreams of incest with his mother, who calls him her favorite son. He participates in the castle's restoration and demands to be called king. He tells Alice that he intends to claim the Iron Throne with Rhaenyra by his side once the war is won. Daemon and Willem Blackwood try to win over House Bracken, but they refuse to yield, even under the threat of dragonfire. Daemon then orders the Blackwoods to take the Bracken stronghold, Stonehenge. Alice tells Daemon she hears suffering on the wind. He hears similar noises, after the Blackwoods have looted and ravaged the Bracken's lands while displaying Targaryen banners. A delegation of river lords arrive at Harrenhal and denounce Daemon as a tyrant. Lady Jeyne Arryn is displeased at not receiving an adult dragon to protect the Vale in exchange for sheltering Rhaenyra's youngest sons. Rhaenyra attempts to soothe the situation by pointing out Jeyne was given 2 young dragons instead of only 1, and they will grow large. Jeyne says it will take too long for the dragons to mature. Rhaenyra is also frustrated by not having her own dragon and being kept away from the war. Without Rhaenyra's consent, Jace meets Lord Forrest Frey and his wife, Lady Sabitha, who control the River Trident crossing between the north and the south. Promising them lordship over Harrenhal, Jace obtains their allegiance to enable the northern troops to march south. Rhaenyra sends Baelor to ask Corlys to be her hand. Baelor delivers him the sigil, but mourning Rhaenys, he initially refuses. Baelor convinces him to accept. In turn, he wants to make her his heir, though she refuses, saying that she is a Targaryen and Driftmark needs a Velaryon. Rhaenyra admits being untrained in warfare, but notes that the all-male council is equally inexperienced due to the previous kings, Jaehaerys Vaern and Viserys I, having peaceful reigns. On Mysaria's advice, Rhaenyra sends her maid, Alinda Massey, to King's Landing as a spy. She also dispatches council member Sir Alfred Broome to Harrenhal to confer with Daemon. Though initially frustrated by his disobedience, Rhaenyra praises Jace for his success at the twins. They discuss that their only hope against Vhagar are Dragonstone's large dragons, Vermithor and Silverwing, both without riders. Jace suggests potential dragon riders may be found in other noble houses due to earlier Targaryens marrying into them. Rhaenyra worries the Valyrian bloodline may have become too thin over many generations, but they decide to search Dragonstone's genealogical records.